is it is fetching the details and displaying the details. Actually, how many images we created? You are counting, huh? No. Only one image we created. That one image we are repeating. So how many images we created? Only one. You can see in the logic only one image is there, but this image is repeating. If it is doing like that, now how to access the third one? All are IMG only, right? Suppose I give ID for image as 1. That ID also will repeat, because only one image you are using. For you given an ID or a class for any particular image, that ID also repeats. If same ID is repeating to every element, it is difficult to access specific element. Then actually, when any element is repeating, every element have its index numbers 0, 1, 2 like this. Repeating items index number we can access. What is advantage of that? We can control any specific item if we want. For that, we need to get the index number of that repeating item. And for that, there is a property, and that property is a index. How it works, I will tell you. We will see how it works. Actually, here you see we are using ng for. In that, iterator is completed. After that, you can put a semicolon. You can declare a variable I is equal to, we can use the property called index. There is a property called index. We have a property called index. We have index property. There is a property index. There is a property index. Remember, this index property belongs to this ng for. ng for. Now we can use this property. We can use this property. And we can put this property reference in this I. So what I is going to do is, it is going to collect the index number of image. Understand? That means first occurrence 0, second occurrence 1. You can get the index number. So let's print that. If we want, we can print it. What I will do is, I will keep this here. This is the image we are having. Beside the image, I want to print index. Index is what? I. But actually, I need to keep within the block, right? Then I will do one thing. So we will, to see it clearly, I will put like this. In a table, I will show you so that you can understand. We will put a table. So class is what? Table, and table hover. And in this T head, TR, TH, this is review. And in the next column, I will give index. Okay. So here we will put a T body. In that, this row should repeat. We have to repeat this row. How do we repeat the row? We are using ng for let item of collection. Collection is what? Products. And here I am displaying in the first cell, we will put image img, and src is equal to item dot image. And we will put width 100 and height 100. Okay. Now you can see first cell contains all images. All images are there. Now I want to get their index numbers. If I want to get the index number, here I have to declare a variable leti. Leti is equal to which property? Index property. Now this index I will print in a second cell. In the next cell I am going to print that index reference is I, and you can see that every photo index number will come here. So you see where it is missing double right here. So you can see it is going to access and get the index number of every item, and index number is 0, 1, 2, 3. That means it gets the index number. How to use this index number I will show you. We will design an example. In that example we will see how to use that index number, how to handle the indexes we will learn. Main purpose of getting the index number is we can know at which index what is present, and we can control it, like deleting that item, like editing that item. Such actions we can do only when we know where it is, because you create one button, one cell, one row, and you make them repeat. In that case, same logic will be for all of them. It is important to know which place is present. For that we need one property called index. So it returns the index number of repeating element. Another option we have first. It is a Boolean type. So it returns true if the repeating element is first element. That means in repeating it is the first element, it says true. So similarly last, that means Boolean, it is also Boolean. What it will do? It returns true if the repeating element is the last element. If the repeating element is last element. We have even. Even is also Boolean. So it returns true. It returns true if the repeating element is at even occurrence. That means is it 0, 2, 4 like this. Similarly we have odd. Odd is also what type? Boolean. So it returns true if the repeating element is at odd occurrence. So why we need even occurrence, odd occurrence, first occurrence, last occurrence, I will show you in examples. We will do that. So generally when we are repeating elements, is it the first one? Is it the last one? Is it at even occurrence? Is it at odd occurrence? That you can do. Later we will see why they are required, where they are used. In example we will put them. But these are all what type? Boolean. Boolean means they will return true or false. For example, let's see here. So we are using, I'm going here and declaring. See, you have to declare in this ng for only. In this ng for already index is declared. Here I will declare let f is what? First. So let, so L is equal to last. Let some E is equal to even. Let O is equal to odd, like this. You can use any variable name. Now these are all the properties that for is having. Okay, let's put here those headings also. I will give here first Here I will give here last. Here I will give what? So even we will give here as what? Odd. Odd. Okay, those I will display here. So this is F, right? And this cell contains L last, and this contains even. This cell contains even, and this cell contains what? Odd. Odd. So, and you can see all those options will return Boolean. They are true or false. So you can see for the first item, first is true because it is first item. Last is false because it is not a last item. Even is true because it is at 0. Odd is false because it is not at even. For the second one, odd is true. Am I right? And all others are false. For the this is 1. This 2, it is even is true. Am I right? And others are false. These are Boolean types actually. And for the last one, you can see the last is true. Even is true, last is true. It will display those. This last order, odd is true. That is odd is true. Another one is last is true. This is last true and this is odd true. It will display all these booleans. Now doubt is why I need all these, why I need true, why I need false, of why I need to know even odd. Can you tell? What is the necessity? What is the advantage of knowing is it odd or even occurrence? Does it matters? Where it matters? Question understood? Right? How it matters whether being an odd occurrence or even occurrence? How it is going to matter whether it is odd occurrence or even occurrence? Actually, we do that mostly for visual effects. Even odd occurrence are used for applying styles for alternative elements. For example, styles we use them. Actually, you see, suppose this is PowerPoint. In PowerPoint, I'm inserting a table. I'm inserting a table. Observe carefully when I'm inserting a table. You can see how many rows and columns. You can see alternative effects are there. And you can see first row effect is different. Odd occurrence different, even occurrence different. That means visually we want to change the appearance based on whether it is an even occurrence or an odd. Because remember, if a item is repeating and you applied some effect, same effect will repeat everywhere. For example, you see that is the problem also actually. Suppose see, I want to apply a background color for row. If I want to apply a background color for row, for this row, I will put a class name BG. Suppose I will say primary. Now you will see that all rows will be primary. All rows will be primary. Because same row is repeating. Na? If same row is repeating, all are primary only. That means now I don't want like that. I want even rows separate color, odd rows separate color. Then how do we know it is even row or odd row? By using this reference. By using the property even and odd. We can apply that based on. But for that, you need to learn how to apply the styles separately. Later, you will learn about style binding, class binding. When you learn style binding, class binding, you will learn how to apply classes dynamically, right? As of now, suppose see here, see, I'm giving a simple one. Let's go to the CSS file for demo CSS file. Here I'm using a dot odd. This is odd. In that, I will give background color some light coral. That is the background color. I will give it more light, RGB. That is the background color. And I will use even. This is background color. So green. So, and light green. I will keep it more light green. So more light green. I will keep it like this. More light green like this. I'm using RGB colors. Now what should happen here is we need to apply class. So here we are defining the class. So we are using class. The class I'm applying, like what is the class name? That means we are defining the class name as what? Odd or even something. Then what it is going to do? It is going to apply all same color, right? If I apply even, all even color. So sorry, even I defined all will be even color. They will be all even color. But I want odd occurrence, odd color, even occurrence, even color. For that, actually, you need to learn class binding. You will learn about class binding. Later, you will learn about that. Then you will understand how to apply alternative. For that, we need a separate topic. There you will use odd and even. That means generally what we do is here, we write like this. What is it? Class dot even. Class dot even is equal to, it will get the value from even. It will get the value from even. Even is defined as ina, is having even, true or false. That is nothing but actually even occurrence using. For even occurrence, that color is applied. That means what we do is we will put class and class name. Class name is what? Even. Now what this E returns? It returns true or false. That means if row is at even occurrence, it returns true. Then what will happen? If it is even is true, it will apply this even class. Understood? That means if even is true, then it will apply even class. Similarly, I am adding another one. What is it? Class dot odd. Odd is equal to which one? O. And you can see if odd is true, then it will apply the odd class, odd occurrence. For even occurrence, one color. For odd occurrence, another color. It will apply like this. The even and odd occurrences it will do. These kind of effects we can apply if we can know is it even or is it odd. If it is first, another color. Is it last, another color? Because sometimes first we treat as headings, last we treat as some footers like copyrights or something. In that case, what we do, we apply different effects. We can write one class. First, what should be there? Last, what should be there? This is advantage of knowing the occurrence. If we know, is it a even occurrence?